Hello, everyone. It's your girl Tay here from Let's Talk Wild, bringing you another Discovery Naked and Afraid Apocalypse episode review and recap. This is season 1, episode 2. No furry like a woman thorned. Ooh, yes, we are going to get into the episode. This is a new challenge for Naked and Afraid. Okay, this is the first time 12 survivalists take on a scorched, abandoned apocalyptic African wasteland where they must scavenge the ruins to survive. There are no rules and there will be no rescue. But I'm going to stop saying that because did we get some tap outs? Yeah, so it's kind of a rescue, okay? But will they be able to survive 35 days without food, water, and clothing? Will they be able to handle the extreme heat and droughts? Will they be able to avoid conflict with wildlife such as lions, elephants, black mambas, hyenas, crocodiles? Oh my, yes. Who will escape and make it back to civilization? We'll see this season of Naked and Afraid Apocalypse, okay? But before we get into the episode, make sure you guys subscribe, like, share, all of that good stuff. Comment, let me know how you guys are feeling the episode. Y'all already know I like talking to y'all in the comments, getting y'all point of view. You can send a donation to the Let's Talk Wild Venmo or PayPal. Everything will be linked in the description box. Okay, let's get into it. Okay, and if you missed the first episode, the playlist will be linked below as well. Okay, so let's get into it. Like I said, this is 35 days in South Africa. The 12 survivalists will be in full groups with 3 survivalists in each group and anchored by a Naked and Afraid all-star. The challenge will take place within a 80 square mile area with 4 drop zones. The zones include a ghost town, a vehicle junkyard, a cemetery, and a mine shaft. And they all have their own water sources, and they get to bring one survival item and are given a fire starter and a pot. Okay, so now that we are done all of that, yes, this episode was a shocker. It was really early for a lot of things to be going on, but the things were going. Okay, so let's get into it. So we left off on, and guys, I will have timestamps available for you guys. Okay, so we left off on day 3. We have Stephen Lee, Alexa, and Frank. Okay, they check a trap for birds, nothing, but they did find an elephant knocking down a tree. They just stared at it in awe, and then the elephant leaves like a ghost in the night, honey. Like, you hear it, and then when it's leaving, it's like you can't hear it. So it was very creepy, very weird. Alexa said you have to keep your head on a swivel out there at all times. I agree. They want to find another water source, which is over a mile away, so they decide to trek through lion country to get to it. They walk, and the walk is brutal because of the thorny bushes and trees. They finally make it to the water, and they see a lot of bubbles in the water and guinea fowl tracks. Frank is excited because he says he can set up a nice blind spot so he can hunt. They find a monitor lizard in a tree. Frank misses the shot and it jumps out of the tree, y'all. And Steven tries to chase it down, but it crawls into the water. So now monitors can hold their breath for 15 minutes, and some reports say even longer. Okay, so yeah, hold on, let me see, y'all, because I do want to share y'all just in case, because y'all know this is Let's Talk Wild, so we're gonna always talk about the animals. Okay, so I do want to show y'all the Nile monitor. Let me see, share screen. There's a lot going on over here. But yes, here we go. This is the Nile monitor. Okay, invasive species here in Florida, in the States, honey. But yeah, they can hold their breath up to 15 minutes. But like I said, other reports say it could be longer than that. So yeah, the Nile monitor got away. It was done. It was over. Okay, so there's that. With that, they missed that, getting that. Okay, now Let's get back into it. So they sit and wait for it, but it doesn't show back up. So they take the L and move on. Alexa brought fishing line as her item to bring, and Frank makes some line sinkers from some old bolts. That was very interesting. I really love watching what they use these different things on. Like they use old bolts to anchor their fishing lines. So yeah, then they made some like hooks with some thorns and stuff. So yeah. Next up we have Walls, Teal, and Russell, okay, for day 3. They hid down, Russell included. I know. Everybody was shocked. He got up. He really did something. Yes, he did something this time, y'all. But they went to go check the fish trap. Nothing. So they take the bug net and they try catching some fish with it. No luck at first, but Walls wants to check the bank walls for fish like tilapia and like catfish and stuff. And he's feeling for the fish, and they try to escape, but they get caught in the net. So he catches a total of 14 tilapia. So they ate good, okay? Uh-huh. Next up is Wes, Miranda, and Steve. Excuse me, do I have some water over here? I don't. The girl was struggling. What's going on? So Wes, Miranda, and Steve for day 3. Okay, bars. They find a compound. Oh, let me get some water. Hold up, y'all. Okay, y'all know I'm gonna have the timestamps for y'all, so y'all could skip right through that. Sorry, y'all. So yes, and I came on when the music was going off. Now, y'all know I love when the music line up with the show, right? So, Wes, Miranda, and Steve, they find a compound, and there were bones everywhere. When I mean them bones was white, no meat, no nothing on them. So, and they showed like a video of a lion nearby. So, yeah, that tells you everything you need to know about that area. They got some material from an old farmhouse to try to build a better shelter. They are using pallets, sheet metal sticks, old nails being pounded down. Let me show you guys their shelter that they built. Yeah, so Steve accidentally smashed his finger while hammering the nail down with a rock. It wasn't bad, and they were able to finish building their shelter successfully. Okay. Next up, we have Amber, Joe, and Kel. Yes. So Joe and Kel are over each other. They had an argument the night before, so the energy is bad right now. They gather their things and head out, and Amber is trying to figure out how she is going to get them back on a good note, because she doesn't want to lose her team. They like sit in the shade, and she sparks this conversation with them, and Kel and Joe have their conversation about the night they had. And Joe is like, look, I got stabbed in the head with the thorn a couple of times, and Kel says she didn't mean to do it, she didn't intentionally do it, and he says he doesn't have any anger towards her. He's just frustrated. It's Africa, and he will stay clear of her and basically not interact with her much. Which, wow. They hit out, and the tension is so thick. Amber wants Kel to know she supports her, but then Amber gets a thorn in her eye. A thorn in the eye, right? Like right in the eye, y'all. Literally a thorn in her eye. She can't open it. It's hurting so much that she's having like discharge, like mucus coming from her nose. The tree thorn she got in her eye. Actually, I am struggling over here, girl. I got mucus too. What is going on tonight? Not I'm telling y'all that Amber got mucus and I got mucus coming down. from that horrible cough that I had. Ooh, it's a struggle night tonight for everybody, for the for Necking and Afraid and me, honey. Uh, let me get myself together. I'm sorry, y'all. Y'all, like I said, I'm ahead of timestamp, so y'all. Yes, y'all know when y'all cough real hard and then you get a little sniffles or whatever. Yeah, that's what happened. So me and Amber was twins just now with the mucus coming down. Okay, but the tree thorn that she got in her eye actually releases a substance that can cause irritation when it pierces something. So the medic comes in and applies some antibiotic drops, and if her eye gets worse, she will need to leave. Cal and Amber have a moment together and they talk about Joe. Cal says he can't support her the way she may need for this challenge. And she says, she doesn't want to leave Amber, but she wants to find another group. And Amber understands and says, even with one eye, honey, she will take her to another group because she wants to help her and she's good with reading maps. Joe comes over and they tell him that Kel will be leaving, and Amber gets emotional and starts crying. Joe says he understands, and that was that, okay? So night three, we got Waz, Teal, and Russell. They hear something. They wake up to hearing the elephant knocking down a tree. Teal is nervous, but the elephant finally leaves and moves on. Okay. Stephen and Alexa and Frank. Frank sets up his blind, and Stephen and Alexa set the fishing lines. They head back to camp so Frank can hunt. And Stephen and Alexa collect a bunch of firewood. They use a tire wheel frame to help boil their fire faster, and some warthogs come down to the water, and Frank takes a shot but misses. Walls, Till, and Russell for day four. Walls wants to build a better shelter, especially after the visit from the elephant the night before. They find a cow corral and decide to build an animal proof fence. Okay, let me show you guys. So they want to build their shelter just like that. Okay, with the barbed wire around it, all of that. Okay, all of that. Yes, they using what they can. This is apocalypse. You gotta use what you got. Yes, 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 indeed. So 20 minutes in, Russell is exhausted and heads back to the old Boma to take a rest. Walls and Teal are over it because they have a lot to do. Russell says he feels guilty that he can't help more, but he feels like something is wrong. He's seeing spots, his fingertips are tingling, and he says he can't breathe. A medic is rushed in and helps Russell calm down from his panic attack. He calms down and his vitals are good enough for him to continue. Walls and Teal come over to talk to him, and Russell taps out. Y'all, it's done. So he tapped out. It's over. It's done. Okay. So yeah, that's that on that. Okay. So Russell barely did anything, came in, tapped out, and yeah, I believe he's 4 for 4 with tapping out or not completing a challenge or something like that. Yeah. So are you guys disappointed that he tapped? Were you surprised? Please let me know and leave a comment. Okay. So next up we have um Wes, Miranda, Stephen, Kelly. Okay, Steve. Okay, so Wes goes scouting because he Wes goes scouting because he wants to hunt. Miranda makes a hook from a can tab and catches a lizard for fishing bait. She heads down to the water, but she wants to be careful because of the crocodiles that have a stronger bite force than a great white shark. Okay, Wes is not happy about the hunting location, and Miranda's energy level is low. Yes, that is going on with them. So let's get on down to Amber. Here we go. Amber and Joe and Kel. Okay. So Amber has a bushcraft eye patch, what I think is really cool. I really love when they show the different type of bushcrafts they make out there, right? So she has this cool eye patch. It sucks because it's a cool eye patch, but it sucks that she has to wear it, right? So she has an eye patch. She thinks she has an eye infection, but she wants to continue to support Kel. They will have to travel 2 miles out to another water source location. Joe is going to support Amber by making sure the shelter will be built and ready for her when she gets back, because he knows she's going to be beat after all the traveling. The ladies drink their last little bit of water while they're out, right? And they hope to find some people quick. But lucky for them, they finally hear and find some other people. They find Wes, Miranda, and Steve. Wes and Amber were partners during a last one standing challenge. Amber talks about her eye, and Wes wants to know what has happened to have them traveling. And Amber's is like, before we talk, can we get some water? So they like, yeah, okay, which I love. She was like, hold on, let me hydrate first, okay? Let us hydrate. They drink, and then they lay out the plan of dropping Kel off to merge with their group. Wes and Steve are concerned, but Amber and Kel give their best interview faces, and they agree to take her. So yeah, that's it. Amber gets hydrated and heads back to her original camp with Joe. Okay, so the new let me add the new people, honey, because is a lot. Here we go. So it's Wes, Miranda, Steve, and Cal. Now they are all in the group together. Okay, so there we have it. So yeah, Amber. Hold up, let me get back to Amber. Where's she at? I ain't pull her up. Amber and Joe. Where y'all at? Okay, here we go. Yes, Amber and Joe. Okay, we still on day 4. Okay. Um, hold up. No, child. I'm all wrong. Wes, let's get back to it. I'm all over the place tonight. I apologize, guys. It's been a long weekend, child. I was tired. I'm tired now, but I'm holding it up. I might be getting sick. So the new group, Wes, Miranda, Steve, and Kel, everyone is hungry, and Miranda's energy continues to be low. Wes and Steve finally see a crocodile in the water, and it like they saw it, and then they didn't, and then they did again. It's so crazy how they could just blend in with the water like that. But Amber and Joe, here we go. Amber and Joe, Amber makes it back to camp. Her eye is hurting. The medic comes in because her eye pain is worse after the long walk. The pain is like it's unbearable. She got pus, light sensitivity is a lot going on. So they said it's a sign of infection. The medic says they can't see the thorn or debris, so they will be medically tapping. Amber, it's over for Amber, y'all. Amber has been medically tapped, okay? It's done for, which sucks, okay? So Joe gets emotional because he doesn't know what the rest of the challenge holds for him. And we get a medical update on Amber. She has fully recovered with no permanent damage, okay? Yes. Okay, y'all, let's get into my thoughts, and then we're going to get into the fan comments, okay? So, yes, let's pull all this stuff down because it's a lot tonight. For me, I think it wasn't fair to Amber. It wasn't fair to Amber. Like she led with so much positivity, and she really wanted to help Kel and Joe get back into this positive place or whatever. And she was so positive and so uplifting. But she ended up with a thorn in her eye. So that sucks, like really horrible, and being tapped out because of said thorn when you was calling back to your group, your teammate, your group mate, your tribe mate or whatever, and next thing you know, you got a thorn in your eye. So that sucks, and I'm really sad for Amber. I hope she comes back to do another type of challenge, but this was brutal for her, and I think she deserved better, for real, for real. And yeah, anything else? I love seeing Walls. He won a last one standing, I believe the first season of last one standing. And he got the perfect 10.0 PSR, and I can see why he won, because he went out there, he got them fish, he got them 14 tilapia on day 3. Like, come on, like, I was like, oh, you want to slow down a little bit because you want to leave a little bit of fish in there. How y'all don't want to leave no fish because y'all think the cracks are gonna eat it. But I was like, you don't want to over exhaust like the resources or whatever. So I was like, 14. I would have stopped at, I would have did maybe 4 per. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe 3 per person. I don't know. Maybe 3 per person. Just slow it down. But I don't know. Because like I said, you don't want to exhaust the resources. But listen, I'm not the one with the 10.0 PSR, winner of last one standing. Okay, Walls is. So we going to trust his judgment on this. Okay, period. um, what else was going on? I really loved watching you like Frank make the lines or whatever, do the lines. Yeah, very interesting episode. Okay. Do I think Kel is going to clash well with um Wes and Steve? I don't know. Wes is very concerned. He is like, girl, you're another mouth to feed. Like, what's going on? So it's like he's concerned. He's concerned, as he should be. But now Joe out there by himself. So is Joe gonna make a migration and join another camp? We'll see. Hopefully he'll join Walls and Teal. But we'll see. Now, y'all, I want to clear out all of this, and I want to bring up the fan comments. Yes, period. Y'all know I love talking with you all down in the comments. Leave a comments in the comments and let me know how you guys are feeling about the episode. Okay, so first up, hey Bozeman Cowgirl. She said, why does Russell keep getting axed back? He's 0-3 and not going to finish this challenge. Someone more qualified could have taken his spot. Hashtag naked and afraid. She said what she said. The cowgirl has spoken, honey. Next up, we have me. Let's talk wow. Show them skills, Walls. Mr. 10.0. Hashtag naked and afraid. Steve Austin. Hell yeah. Y'all already know. Period. Love Steve Austin. Down. Okay. Me again. The people started trickling in on social media, a little late. Little people was a little late today. So first couple of comments is like me and Miss Cowgirl, honey. So yeah. But me again, a thorn in the eye. Zam. Yeah. I'm so sad at Amber. Like, that's sad. We next up is White Diamonds. Amber just took a thorn to the eye. Hashtag naked and afraid. Gasp, honey, gasp. Like, that really shook everybody up. Like, we were like, what? Stephanie said, talking about Kel. Kel gets told that she hit Joe in the head twice with the thorny branch. She was moving randomly in the middle of the night, and rather than apologizing, she basically expects an apology from him for getting mad at her. Hashtag naked and afraid. Yikes. Uncle Marv. Hey, Uncle Marv. He said, hashtag naked and afraid. All Amber, you should have blocked that. Yeah. No, it's like not funny, but like, no, like for real though. White Diamond said Russell should join Camp Joe. Just a suggestion. And I did like that because I was like, maybe. Me, Amber has a messed up eye and is still pushing through to help Kel. But Russell can't help build a shelter after 20 minutes. Yeah, that was so like, sir, get out of here with all of this. Like, you're not doing enough for me. Next up, Uncle Marv. I love this. What Walls really wanted to say about Russell: weakness disgusts me. I am hollering. Y'all have no chill. Me, tap. Naked and afraid. Hashtag naked and afraid. Y'all said there wasn't any rescuing going on for this show. Mm. Yeah, what happened to that? Yo, but y'all gotta tap out, honey. Okay. We don't want no lawsuits, okay? I'm pretty sure that paperwork, honey, is a disclaimers and all that, but still, okay, get you out of here. Bozeman Cowgirl said, what? Russell tapped again? 04 hashtag naked and afraid. My shocked face. Y'all know I love The Office. That's one of my favorite shows ever. So I was like, girl. White Diamond said, we all need an Amber in our corner. And I absolutely agree, Miss Diamonds, period. Next up we have Stephanie. Was she I this made sense. Thank you for this. This is the comment of the night. I wish Kel would have been nice enough to stop Amber from walking her to the other camp and just gone herself. Hashtag naked and free. Absolutely. I 100% agree. This is the comment of the night because her eye was messed up. And I know you can say, are you sure? Are you sure? And Amber is like, yeah, I'll do it. But still, she should have told her, no, your eyes messed up. You stay. I can handle this. I'm a big girl. I'm here for a reason. I don't need you to escort me to the water source. I can do it myself. You know, like show your skills, okay? Track, do what you got to do. So I agree, Miss Stephanie. Yes, comment of the night, okay? I wish Kel would have been nice enough to stop Amber from walking her to the other camp and just gone herself. I agree because Amber had to walk her there and then walk back to her camp, okay? No, yeah. Mm-mm-mm. Okay, next up we have um White Diamonds. So happy for the positive updates on Amber. Yes, she had a full recovery with no issues. Okay, and the last comment of the night, hold up, was me. Amber is a good person. You deserve better than that. Hashtag naked and afraid. She did. She deserves so much better than that. But we'll see what will happen next week. It looks like Frank may have a hunting success. So we will see what will happen. Will Joe make a merge with another camp? Maybe link up with Walls and Teal? We'll see. Thanks for watching. Tonight was rough, y'all. I'm exhausted. I think I'm coming down with something, getting sick, honey. But guess what? Still made it here. Still did the review. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please subscribe, like, share, comment, turn on your post notifications so you guys can be notified when I go live. Leave a comment. Please let me know how you guys are feeling about the episode. As soon as I'm done this, I will be uploading the timestamps for you guys, okay? But like I said, subscribe, like, share, comment, turn on your notifications so you guys can be notified when I go live. Oh, it's time for me to go. It's time for me to go. Support Let's Talk Wild. You could send a donation to the PayPal or Venmo account. Everything will be linked in the description box. It's a wild world out there, guys. Keep on surviving and check out the channel for animal news, celebrity, pets, all of that stuff. Take a look around after this. I appreciate you guys. And if you're here just for Naked and Afraid Apocalypse, I'll see you guys next Sunday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Discovery, y'all already know. I'm out. Good night, y'all.